Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As I've already announced in my previous video, and as you could probably see it by the background, I am in London for the International Original Print exhibition organized by the Royal Society of Printmakers. As previously mentioned, two of my multicolor As previously mentioned, two of my multicolor reduction lino prints have been selected to be part of the International Original Print exhibition organized by the Royal Society of Printmakers. So I decided to head into London for a day and a half in order to make it to the private viewing that has taken place on the 6th of November. For those of you who have watched my previous video, you will have realized by the shot here that it is me filming the very next day and not on the evening itself, because I ended up talking so much with everyone who was there that I didn't film as much as I initially planned to. So I will include some of the clips that I did get, but at any rate it would have been too loud in the gallery to really comment on everything that was happening, so I do prefer to debrief you in this way and in this beautiful setting. First of all, I would obviously recommend any printmakers out there to try their chances and to submit their work and answer to the open call. It is a yearly thing. Maybe you will get selected, maybe you won't. It was my first time submitting and my first time that it actually worked. This is a very lucky coincidence. I will try my luck again next year. I don't know if it bring any success. It was a great chance to get to talk to the organizers and to the jury members, because basically one of the jurors this year was Jill Saunders, for instance, who up until very recently was a curator for the Victoria and Albert Museum. So getting to talk to people with these absolutely extraordinary curriculums is such a huge chance, and for this alone I would recommend any printmakers out there to try their chances and to submit their work. I also managed to quickly talk to the president of the Royal Society, and he congratulated me and highlighted the fact that there were thousands and thousands of applicants, so everyone who was in that room, everyone who got selected basically could be proud of himself, because it was a really tough competition. And I do believe that it is very important to pause for a moment as an artist and to take it all in and just tell yourself that you did a good job. Of course, the life of an artist is made out of struggle. You're trying to share your artistic vision with people, trying to get them aware of your work, trying to get them to like your work. There's so much insecurity, so it is really important to take some time and appreciate these moments and the victories and the milestones. And to do that, you do need to create those opportunities and open yourself up to competition and open yourself up to direct comparison with other artists, with other art. And sometimes you will fail and sometimes you will win. And I think the wins are that much sweeter for it. I will include a clip of Jill Saunders' speech, or part of it at least, where she explains what exactly she was looking for when selecting the different works submitted.
But in spite of being retired, I just can't give up my addiction to prints and printmaking. I remain passionately interested in everything that's going on in the print world, and so I continue to make the most of opportunities like being a selector to just see what's happening and get involved, and it's immensely satisfying. But I was also pleased to be involved because it's an unfailing pleasure and privilege to get the opportunity to see so much new work. Not only work by established artists, but also from many students recently graduated from art school. And in the case of the IOP, there was a lot of work, a lot of the submissions came from across the world. So it is very diverse and very fascinating. I wanted to see works where the choice of medium was really fundamental, both to the imagery and to the effects. And above all, of course, I wanted to be surprised, excited, enthused, and inspired. So I'm happy to report I got all of that and more.
I think this is very interesting for anyone, not only printmakers but any artist, because I believe that this might be a general approach of curators who select works for galleries and exhibitions like this. So for me, the most important message in her speech was the fact that she wants to be surprised, and I get that because with her long-standing career in the art market, I believe it is pretty difficult for her to be surprised. She has seen so much artwork, like classical, modern, but also contemporary. She's been at it for such a long time that obviously in order to, catch her attention, your work would have to stand out in a way. And this really teaches us a valuable lesson, which means that you really should lean into your very personal artistic view and not try to replicate anything that is out there and that is successful, because it is already there. So I don't know whether it was Oscar Wilde who said that you have to focus on your own personality because everybody else's is already taken, right? And the same goes for art. You have to bring something new to the table and not count on the fact that by replicating the success of somebody else, you will automatically be successful yourself. Another thing I wanted to point out here, why I do think it is a very useful thing to participate in these types of open calls and try to get into it, is that, well, being an artist, be it a painter, printmaker, whatever else, really can feel like such a lonely job. You are not an employee, you do not have a structure that organizes your day, you do not have colleagues most of the time. Maybe only if you share a gallery with another artist, then you would not be lonely, you would not be the only one there. So it can get lonely from time to time and put you over the edge into going down that rabbit hole and getting too frustrated with your work or fail to innovate, lose perspective in a way because you are too close to it and you're the only one doing it. So being at these events, you get to know other artists, you get to meet them, you get to talk to them about their approach, about their way of working, about their concept, and you feel that you're not alone, the struggle is not yours alone, and this is so inspirational and gives you perspective maybe on what you do. I really did enjoy talking to everyone who was there. I mean, I'm not only talking for this open call in particular, but you can try to find opportunities like this where you live and try to get together with other artists. I do think it is beneficial both for your mental health and your art. And this is it, guys. My London stay is coming to its close. I will maybe just go up and down the bridge, take some photographs, and then slowly make my way back to St. Pancras. I was really glad to be able to share this London experience with you, and I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in my next video. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, it's completely free, and this is how you will be the first one to know when there's another video out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Cheers guys. Have a good one.